termination of pregnancy. It is defined as the voluntary termination of pregnancy before 20 weeks of pregnancy has been legalized in India by a law passed in the Parliament in the year 1972. There has always been need for termination of pregnancy if it is associated with the risk to the life of woman, pregnancy resulted because of sexual abuse, or while pregnancy was undesirable or a result of contraceptive failure. Definition: the MTP Act permits the willful termination of pregnancy before the age of fetal viability, that is 20 weeks gestation age, for well defined indications. It has been permitted for the following indication: medical grounds, when the continuation of pregnancy is likely to endanger the life of the pregnant woman, causing grievous injury to her physical or mental health, as in cases of severe hypertension, cardiac disease, diabetes, psychiatric illness, genital and breast carcinoma. Eugenic grounds, when the ultrasound shows a malformed embryo or fetus, there is a substantial risk of the child being born with serious physical or mental abnormalities, for example, hereditary disorders, congenital malformations in previous offspring with a high recurrence rate, teratogenic drugs, and maternal rubella posing risk of anomalies in the fetus. Chorion villus biopsy, chordocentesis, sonographic evaluation of the fetus has been contributed significantly in identifying the fetus at risk. Humanitarian grounds, when the pregnancy is caused by rape or incest. Social grounds, when in the actual or reasonably foreseen future her environment might lead to risk of injury to her mental or physical health. Pregnancy resulting from failure of contraceptive device or method. The written consent of the patient on a specially prescribed form is necessary before undertaking the procedure. The written consent of the legal guardian must be obtained in cases the woman is younger than 18 years or she is mentally ill, even if she is older than 18 years. Who can perform MTP? Only doctors who have registered and authorized by the district health authorities for the purpose of carrying out MTP can carry out MTP. Generally, for carrying out the first trimester MTP, opinion and signature of one doctor is sufficient. However, for the termination of pregnancy between 12 to 20 weeks, opinion of two certified doctors is a must. Methods of first trimester MTP: 6 to 8 weeks of pregnancy, medical methods of abortion, menstrual regulation are sufficient. 8 to 12 weeks, suction evacuation, medical methods. 12 to 14 weeks, extra amniotic drugs, intramuscular prostaglandins, vaginal misoprostol are given. First trimester MTP. Surgical method include menstrual regulation. Menstrual regulation consists of aspiration of the contents of the uterine cavity by the means of a disposable plastic cannula, a Carman's cannula. It has an attached plastic 50 ml syringe capable of creating a vacuum of 65 cm mercury. It has a simple thumb operated pressure control valve and a pistol locking handle. It is independent of electricity, is portable and washable. It is effective when carried out on pregnancy within 42 days of the last menstrual period. A paracervical local anesthesia block or preoperative sedative alone is usually sufficient. A failure to evacuate is due to the following reasons: too early a pregnancy, maybe an ectopic pregnancy, or a uterus bicornuate, aspiration being carried out in a non-pregnant horn. RH anti-D globulin 50 micrograms IM should be given to an RH negative non-immunized woman with pregnancy loss less than 12 weeks. Medical abortion. Of late, termination of early pregnancy less than 49 to 63 days is being carried out with the use of mifepristone RU486 and misoprostol. In India, pregnancy up to 49 days has been permitted for the use of medical methods. Initially, a tablet mifepristone containing 200 mg drug followed by vaginal administration of 800 mcg misoprostol is given. In most cases, abortion is successful within few hours after administration of misoprostol. Most of the women experience continuation of bleeding for a period of 7 to 14 days. A repeat ultrasound after 14 days is carried out to check for any retained products or possible continuation of pregnancy. Some patients may require suction evacuation for heavy bleeding after medical abortion. Prophylactic antibiotics are given for a period of 48 hours to 5 days. Rh negative women should receive anti-D injection. Pregnancy termination between 8 to 12 weeks. Vacuum evacuation or suction evacuation. Vacuum evacuation is the most efficient method of termination of pregnancy up to 12 weeks of gestation. It has gained rapid acceptance worldwide. The operation can be generally undertaken under local anesthesia, paracervical block, coupled with some sedation if necessary. Apprehensive patient may need general anesthesia. The procedure involves examination of the patient in the operation theatre, observing full aseptic precautions. The gestational size and the position of the uterus are carefully assessed. After administering paracervical block, cervix is held with an Alice or Valsalm, dilated by means of Hagars or some other metal dilators until the adequate dilatation is achieved to permit the introduction of suction cannula of appropriate size. The diameter corresponds to the weeks of gestation into the uterine cavity. A standard negative suction of 650 mm or 65 cm of mercury is created and the products are aspirated. When the procedure is completed, a grating sensation is felt all around the uterine cavity. No further tissue is aspirated and the internal os begins to grip the Karman cannula, which may also reveal a blood-stained froth. There is no need to follow this up with a check curettage with a sharp curette, as this step can be traumatic and lead to complications such as perforation or Seineke Asherman syndrome, and predisposed to placenta accreta in the future pregnancy. In case the pregnancy exceeds 8-week gestational size, the patient is nulliparous, there is a presence of uterine scar, general anesthesia may be given. For large uterus of 10 to 12 weeks gestational size, nulliparous cervix, priming the cervix with prostaglandin gel or suppositories at least 4 hours earlier helps to soften the cervix so that it yields more easily and undue force is avoided during the cervical dilatation. Medical methods. Prostaglandins RU486 have been extensively used as medical methods of MTB in early pregnancy. Acting singly, they are not as effective when used in combination. The medical method avoids hospitalization, but the prolonged observation, occasional need of surgical termination, and cost of the drugs are some of the disadvantages. The prostaglandin injections, prostin, carboprost, prostaglandin F2 alpha, 250 mcg given IM every 3 hours, maximum 10 doses have been found effective in initiating the process of abortion. Mifepristone RU486. It is a synthetic steroid derivative of 19-nortestosterone with antiprogestogenic effect. By competing with the progesterone receptor, it reduces the endometrial glandular activity, accelerates degenerative changes, and increases stromal action, thereby causing sloughing of the endometrium. It thus prevents or disturbs implantation of the fertilized ovum through luteolysis. It also causes uterine contraction, softens and slightly dilates the cervix. Use it singly, it is effective in 83% of the cases, causes incomplete abortion in 10 to 20% cases. Adding progesterone yields a success rate of 95% in pregnancies less than 63 days duration, with 4% incomplete abortion and continuation of pregnancy in 1% of the cases. The protocol is as follows. Written consent for MTP is required. Blood group, RH typing, hemoglobin percentage, urine albumin are done. Ultrasound is done to confirm uterine pregnancy, duration, and exclude the ectopic pregnancy. On day 1, 200 mg of mifepristone is given as single dose. The woman is observed for half an hour, then allowed to go home. Anti-D globulin is given to Rh negative women. On day 3, 800 microgram of oral misoprostol is administered unless the abortion has occurred. Sublingual or vaginal misoprostol is used, but a stronger action of sublingual route can cause uterine rupture in scar uterus. Pulse and BP are observed for 2 hours. If all is well, the patient is allowed to go home. Nowadays, misoprostol vaginal tablet of 400 mcg is inserted instead of an oral tablet. On day 14, follow up to confirm abortion has occurred or not. If not, then surgical medical termination is done. Contraindication to mifepristone are IUCD in situ. IUCD should be removed before the medical termination to avoid the risk of perforation. Suspected ectopic pregnancy. Ultrasound should be done to rule out ectopic pregnancy. Hypertension, anemia, glaucoma, cardiovascular disease, smoker, asthmatic. A woman on anticoagulation or corticosteroid therapy. Allergy, porphyria, seizures. Previous uterine scar, because scar rupture can occur with misoprostol. A fibroid uterus. Lactating woman. Gestational period should not exceed 63 days. Advantages of misoprostol are: it is easily stored in room temperature, it has a shelf life of 3 years, it is cheap and easily administered. Second trimester medical termination of pregnancy. Surgical methods include suction and evacuation. MTP up to 16 weeks is carried out by a slow and deliberate dilatation of the cervix with the use of laminaria tent, prostaglandin gel or pessary before the evacuation of uterine contents using either vacuum aspiration or aspirotomy with ovum forceps. Complications such as cervical trauma, uterine perforation or tear, incomplete evacuation, hemorrhage, and infection are more common with second trimester MTP than the first trimester MTP. In India, surgical method for termination of second trimester MTP is not commonly used. The medical methods are extraovular instillation of drugs. Several drugs such as ethacridine lactate, hypertonic saline, and prostaglandin have been successfully used in the past, but the drug of choice has been ethacridine lactate. Ethacridine lactate is available as Emcridil. The advantage is that extraovular instillation can be easily performed in second trimester with a low failure rate. The procedure should be undertaken in an operation theatre. After studying the anterior lip of cervix, a Foley's catheter is introduced transcervically into the extraovular space. The bulb of the Foley catheter is inflated with 10 to 20 ml of distilled water to seal off the internal os. Ethacridine lactate 0.1% pre-prepared solution is instilled into the extraovular space in a dose of 10 ml per week gestation up to a maximum of 150 ml. The catheter is left in place for 6 hours, whereupon it gets gradually expelled spontaneously. Alternatively, the Foley catheter bulb is deflated and the catheter is removed. Uterine activity usually begins with 12 to 18 hours. The mean induction abortion interval varies between 24 to 36 hours. About 30% abortion are incomplete and require oxytocin infusion, occasionally blunt curettage, to remove the retained placental tissue. In the event of failure to initiate the uterine activity within 24 hours, augmentation oxytocin drip is desirable. In case of failure in 72 hours, reinstallation of ethacridine may be tried or some other method of MTP should be resorted. Intracervical or extraovular instillation of cerviprime. Contraindications to the use of prostaglandin are cardiac disease, renal disease, hypertension, bronchial asthma, and previous caesarean scar. Mifepristone and misoprostol. Oral mifepristone 200 mg followed by 36 to 48 hours later by 600 microgram vaginal misoprostol and then 400 mcg of vaginal misoprostol every 3 hourly with a maximum of 5 doses, or 200 to 600 microgram of vaginal misoprostol every 12 hours for a maximum of 5 doses has also been used. A combination of mifepristone or misoprostol gives a higher success rate for the second trimester MTP compared to the misoprostol alone. Post-operatively, all women should receive antibiotics, analgesic, Rh anti-D globulin in a Rh negative non-immunized women. Prostaglandin. Before the availability of misoprostol, prostaglandin F2 alpha was widely used. It is available as injection prostad in 1 ml ampule containing 0.25 mg of the drug for parenteral use. It can be used in dose of 250 microgram 1 ml IM every 3 hours for a maximum of 10 doses. Combined methods. These involve the use of several methods in combination to take the advantage of their synergistic effect on the myometrial activity and hasten the process of abortion. The late sequelae of MTP can be pelvic inflammatory disease, infertility caused by tubal blockage and infection, incompetent hours following the trauma to the cervix, adherent placenta in the subsequent pregnancy, Asherman syndrome, ectopic pregnancy as a result of PID, cervical ectopic pregnancy caused by trauma, intrauterine growth restriction, RH isoimmunization if anti-D has not been administered after the MTP to non-immunized RH negative mother, psychological problems if MTP was done without prior counseling.